the tools that we use to measure intimate partner violence were set out for us. Our project is part of a larger consortium. It's called the What Works to Prevent Violence Against Women and Girls Consortium. It's funded for the Department for International Development, which is also known as UKAID, and it's coordinated by the South African Medical Research Council under the leadership of Rachel Jukes. So these items are presented to us in all of the projects as we collectively but differentially try to understand what works to prevent violence against women. I would say, the challenges that we face when trying to measure IPV are the same that you would encounter in any project where you are measuring violence. First, we had to make sure that we could ethically and safely do this, which meant talking to stakeholders, individuals who work on this topic in various capacities throughout the government, statistical settings, women's NGOs, really to understand the framework and the layout of the land in terms of who works on this topic and what services are available to survivors. We also tried to talk to individuals who had collected these type of data before, and we were pretty lucky because in the past there had been several studies, and particularly one large one called a Demographic and Health Survey, where they had already asked very similar questions. So at least that first hurdle had been surpassed, that these are questions that we probably could safely do. We just had to then figure out what are the processes that we needed to put into place to be able to safely do that. In addition to talking to stakeholders, we also made sure that we had data collectors that were extremely well trained and very sensitive and mature to be able to build rapport and help to create a very safe environment that was as natural as possible, but that also allowed us to implement a very detailed safety protocol in the event that support services were needed. And in general, these processes have worked very well for me in the past, and knock on wood, we haven't faced any problems.